Energy security has been the most important issue in Hungary's year-long V4 presidency, Prime Minister Viktor Orbán said at a summit that marked the end of the period. Examples of this are the recent Polish proposal for a European energy union and the natural gas interconnector between Hungary and Slovakia, which allowed gas to be transported to Hungary from a non-Russian source for the first time, Orbán added. This is a great success of geopolitical significance, he said, and added that state regulations need to be introduced to make energy cheap. At an economic conference preceding the summit, Orbán said it was time the states of Central Europe were louder in voicing their opinions on sensitive issues. Central Europe has authority to speak, as without it, the continent's economy would not grow, he said.
A new epoch could start in Hungary when unfair banks are replaced by fair ones, the Prime Minister told Kossuth Radio this morning. Viktor Orbán said that the government had adopted an action plan on Wednesday to settle issues around forex loans. The government made decisions necessary for incorporating the Curia's ruling into national legislation, Orbán added. The Prime Minister also said that it had been unfair of banks to unilaterally change contract provisions and that clients must not suffer from that. That was the very practice that earlier made people feel that they are always on the losing side in conflicts with banks, utility providers, or international companies, the minister added. Meanwhile, the government submitted a bill to Parliament to make the first steps in settling issues around forex loans. The Justice Minister, the proponent of the bill, told public television that the new law, seeking to ensure compensation to debtors, will be applicable not only to forex loan contracts but foreign-based ones as well. A commemoration was held to mark the 25th anniversary of dismantling the Iron Curtain at the border near Sopron. The event was organized at the site where the Hungarian Foreign Minister Gyula Horn and his Austrian counterpart Alois Mock cut the barbed wire in a ceremony 25 years ago. The event at the local memorial stone was addressed by Austrian Foreign Minister Sebastian Kurz and his Slovak counterpart Miroslav Lajčák, as well as by Hungarian Deputy Foreign Affairs State Secretary Péter Szijjártó. The three dignitaries afterwards signed a joint statement. In the document entitled Freedom Charter, the three countries confirmed their commitment towards an integrated Europe and towards European values and freedoms. A national pilgrimage started yesterday with Lower Austria's Treshof as its destination to mark the 70th anniversary of the deportation of Hungarian Jews. Treshof was a transfer camp to which 15,000 Hungarian Jews were taken in crowded railway carriages. Zoltán Lomnici, head of the Human Dignity Council and chief patron of the pilgrimage, said in his address that facing the past and the crimes committed is a crucial component of the unity of the nation. Count János Esterházy had been a prophet who was brave enough to criticize the hardest and most inhuman of regimes, parish priest Zoltán Fóti said about the martyred politician in Somorja. A plaque was unveiled at the parish church of the Virgin Mary on the occasion that Esterházy had delivered his first speech in Parliament in Prague on June 25, 1935. The politician had already supported Hungarians' quest for autonomy in Slovakia at the time. At the unveiling, followers urged Esterházy's beatification.
Representatives of 5 one-time Hungarian crown villages in Máramaros held their 6th meeting, this time in Visk in Transcarpathia. The 5 localities were directly under the rule of the Hungarian king, not by chance. For centuries, these localities were the country's protectors from the east. History then made Hosszúmező and Máramaros-sziget become a part of Romania, while Hust, Visk and Técső a part of Ukraine. The villages are some 70 kilometers apart, but there is not much chance to meet, as there is only one border crossing operating nearby.
The construction of a motorway continues in northern Transylvania. The Romanian government concluded an agreement with a U.S. partner on constructing the 415-kilometer motorway connecting Bors and Brașov in 2003. But over the past 10 years, only a 52-kilometer stretch has been completed between Gyalu and Torda, as the Romanian government found the costs excessively high. Now it has decided to go ahead constructing the motorway in sections. This recent investment project is part of an agreement concluded by the RMDS and the governing Social Democratic Party. The Black Madonna train taking Hungarian pilgrims to Poland left Budapest early this morning. The first leg in the 4-day pilgrimage will be Krakow with a celebration of Holy Mass as its highlight. The pilgrims will then go on to Czestochowa to visit the Shrine of the Holy Virgin, founded by Hungarian monks. The last destination of the pilgrimage will be Tarnów, the city where József Ben was born.